From Connecticut's news leader, this is NBC Connecticut Today at 11.
Health and well-being of our kids is a top priority for parents, grandparents, and really the entire public health community. There's a new book out that takes a bit of a different approach to ensuring our children thrive. It's called Fundamentals of Naturopathic Pediatrics. And the author, Dr. Skowron, a Connecticut resident practicing here, is here in our studio to talk about his perspective on our kids and their health. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Before we start talking about the book in particular, let's talk about, in broader terms, people hear naturopathics. How does it differ between what they might see in a traditional pediatric practice?
Well, sure. Naturopathic medicine has been around for 1,000 years. It's using good foods and vitamins, minerals, herbals, botanicals, homeopathy, hydrotherapy, everything that we can do naturally to enhance and complement what somebody might already be doing for their child.
Is there more of a preventative aspect to it, or is it a combination of preventative and then acute care when somebody gets sick?
It's definitely a combination. We want to make sure no children get sick as much as they can. So we do everything that we can to really boost their immune system and boost their health, especially when they're in schools and they're in daycares and they're getting sick. Let's do everything we can to prevent that. However, when a child does get sick, we want to do everything that we can, both conventionally and naturally, to help them get better quick.
Excellent. The book is just a month old. Congratulations on getting this.
Thank you very much.
It's not a thin book.
No, there's plenty to do.
There's plenty to do, but you've designed it in a user-friendly way for a mom or dad or grandparent to pick it up and be able to put things into practice, right?
Right. So what we have is over 100 different health conditions that are focused on pediatrics, and at the end of each condition, I've put a chart. So I collected all the research from across the world that looks at natural remedies that are scientifically proven for being both effective and safe. And at the end of every section, we have a table. So if there's diarrhea, you look up diarrhea, and it's there. It's what you do, it's how much you do it, and other things to look out for. So everything is sectioned off. You pick it up, open the page, and you've got your answer.
Let's talk a little about, you mentioned to me you have a subspecialty, kids that are on the autism spectrum. Have you found that these kind of remedies are helpful for kids that have autism? It's really wonderful. And I've been certified by the Defeat Autism Now group, the DAN group, and they really focus on natural remedies, all the different diets that are out there, gluten-free, casein-free, oxalate diets, different vitamins like B vitamins and magnesiums and detoxification things. It's really what I've seen really accelerate kids who are on the spectrum, in addition to all the speech therapy and occupational therapy that they're doing. So kids get to talk again, and it's really wonderful to see them turn around. From what I'm gathering from what you're saying is it's not an either-or kind of thing. This is in addition to going a traditional route. If your kid, I want people at home to realize, if your kid is very sick, you're probably not going to give them a shot of vitamin C and they're going to be better tomorrow. No. But this is to speed up an illness and also to preventative as well, right?
Exactly. And that's why we like the term complementary medicine, because it complements all the conventional things that are out there and that are working. So we do everything that we can for our children and get them better faster.
Excellent. And you have something coming up, a clinic that you're doing at the University of Bridgeport, I think is important to mention.
Yeah, the University of Bridgeport, we've just opened up a pediatric and autism clinic. It's Tuesday afternoons at the university. It's focused on low-income families, so we really want to help as many people as possible. So any kind of barriers that exist, we're going to break them down and help as many kids as we can.
Excellent. We have some contact information for Dr. Skowron. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks, Brad.
Congratulations on the book. You can learn more about naturopathic pediatrics and Harvest Park, which is Dr. Skowron's practice in Wallingford, at NBCConnecticut.com.